Brittany Cartwright, star of Vanderpump Rules, has opened up about her life and her family's journey in a recent interview, shedding light on her son Cruz's autism diagnosis and the challenges that have come with it. Cruz, who is almost 4, was diagnosed with autism in the fall, and Brittany shared her emotional journey of navigating the diagnosis, particularly his speech regression. Brittany and her estranged husband Jax Taylor initially noticed Cruz's developmental milestones being ahead of the curve, with him crawling and walking early. However, as Cruz approached his second birthday, things took a turn. Brittany recalled that Cruz started regressing in his speech. He was saying, "Mommy, Daddy," she explained in an interview with People published on April 9th. Then, as he got closer to 2, we started noticing that he was regressing in his speech. He stopped talking almost completely. Despite the regression, Brittany remains optimistic about her son's future. She shared that Cruz, while not saying full sentences or "I love you," is still very loving and affectionate. "He is so loving and he shows me he loves me every single day," Brittany shared. "He is such a mommy's boy." Although it can be heartbreaking at times, Brittany emphasized that Cruz experiences the world in a vibrant and unique way. "He sees the world so much more vibrant and amazing than any of us ever will," she said. She also expressed her belief that Cruz's potential remains limitless. "It doesn't mean he's not going to be the smartest in his class. It doesn't mean he is not going to work for NASA one day. There aren't any limitations to what he can do," she added. The couple, who have been navigating the ups and downs of Cruz's diagnosis, have made early intervention a priority. Brittany revealed that they plan to put Cruz in speech therapy to ensure that he receives all the help he needs. "We're going to put him in speech therapy just to make sure that he has all the help that he needs," Brittany explained. "I just want to make sure that we're giving him all the right tools and everything that he needs." She also shared some of the lessons she has learned in the process, including the importance of patience and being present. "Time goes by so fast," Brittany said in a previous interview with E! News last February. "I feel like I just had him yesterday. Patience is so important, and just being present is so important because I don't want to miss a second of him growing up." Brittany's journey hasn't been without personal challenges. In February 2024, she and Jax announced their separation after 4 years of marriage. Brittany shared that the decision to separate was made for her mental health. "Jax and I are taking time apart and I made the decision to move into another home to take some space for the sake of my mental health," she said on their podcast, When Reality Hits. She admitted that she didn't know what the future held but was focused on being the best mother she could be to Cruz. Despite the challenges in their marriage, Brittany and Jax both agreed that their son Cruz comes first. "He's number one and we both agree on that," Jax told E! News. "It's about knowing he's got 2 loving parents that love him to death and he's gonna have the best life possible, whether we are together or not." Brittany echoed Jax's sentiment, emphasizing that they both want what's best for their son and didn't want him to grow up in a toxic environment. "I just don't want that for our son," Brittany said. "I don't want him growing up thinking it's normal to live like that." The couple's relationship had been marred by past infidelities, with Jax's first cheating scandal coming to light in 2017 when he was caught hooking up with former Vanderpump Rules co-star Faith Stowers. Jax admitted to cheating and expressed regret, but he and Brittany reconciled months later and married in 2020. The most recent phase of their relationship has been rocky, with Brittany revealing that they were struggling with communication issues. However, Jax denied rumors of infidelity, clarifying that the problem stemmed from a lack of communication rather than cheating. Brittany's decision to separate was a difficult one, but she has remained strong in the face of it. She has not ruled out the possibility of reconciliation, but she emphasized that it would depend on Jax making changes. "There's always hope," Brittany shared in March. "I think that if he makes certain changes that I've asked, maybe we could get back together. But right now, I just really need to figure out myself." Despite everything, Brittany remains focused on her son and her own mental well-being. She has learned that personal growth and taking care of herself are essential to being the best mother for Cruz. As Brittany navigates these personal struggles, she has made it clear that her love for Cruz remains unwavering. She continues to work hard to give him the best life possible, despite the hurdles they face. "He's definitely the best thing that's ever happened to me," she said.